that's for sure. They've moved the boat area from what they've been rowing during the week and moved it 50 metres down to give them the best possible bank they can. As the cruise in alley number 1 and 2, they get into a bit trickier water.
That's Ocean Beach. We'll have a camera in Ocean Beach, and that's being swept by Mark van Alderen. The Ocean Beach Rusties, there they are, preparing for their under-21 final. Now, this event last year was won by Freshwater, Delaney's crew, and what an exciting win that was. They'll be up later in the reserves final, so we'll see them a little bit later, the defending champions who have moved up a division.
And there's 2 out of that crew in the reserve grade with Delaney.
So there's Northcliffe there in the alley furthest north. There's Kurrawa Waters. Very competitive club, of course. That's where Zane Holmes, the Iron Man, is from. So the boats, of course, holding up their end up there on the Sunshine Coast. Away now, Zom. Very important to get away early. That was Bilgola and McManus.
Very good starters. But Donnie McManus loves this beach up here. He's won about 4 titles, I think, in total on this beach. And we'll have a good look at him on the way back in, the way that his bowmen take the pressure off the strokes riding these swells.
That's Bundaberg now, and we're now back with our Ocean Beach Rusties. They head towards that inner break.
As they go, you could hear Skitsy screaming at the boys to give it their best shot, and I think they've done it.
So it's Bundaberg leads, though, from Mooloolaba. Kurrawa Waters in third. That's the orange boat of Bundaberg, leading the Under-21s Championship of Australia. Northcliffe back in fourth.
And Donnie McManus got checked in that at the same time as Ocean Beach, so he's got it all in front of him. And the waves up here are coming through at about 6 foot in the old language, or in my language, as Joanna recalls when I was rowing in 62.
We can relate to that, Tom. We're back now with our Ocean Beach Rusties, and they're back now in clean water.
And you can see the water at the stroke's feet there, underneath the quarter bar. The quarter bar is what the actual sweep holds on with his knees as they're going out, but there's got plenty of juice on board, the boys from Ocean Beach. Back to the leaders here, that's Bundaberg.
Still on their outward journey. The can set 400 metres off the coast here at Kurrawa. You can see there that it's still Bilgola at the bottom of the screen, McManus's crew, who is struggling. McManus sweeping a few finals here this afternoon. So the Queenslanders dominating this under-21s boat final. Mooloolaba there, currently second, chasing Bundaberg.
Okay, Bundaberg to round that can and out. Then we have the crew from Mooloolaba going around with them. So it's the crews on the right-hand side of the screen, got the better of the run across the break and making the most of it. Now, on the way back, you'll see that now Ocean Beach is empty of their water.
And this is where the sweep will keep his crew focused.
Coming up to the can, you'll see them go round the can. See the sweep.
Go, boys. Come on, go. Walk across, come on. Anything can happen here. Come on, work it.
We can hear there anything can happen and anything may happen as they head back towards the beach. So Ocean Beach believe they're not out of it. They're still chasing Bundaberg. Mooloolaba in second. Kurrawa Waters still our top three. That's on the right-hand side. The orange boat, they're our leaders at the moment. That is Bundaberg in Queensland.
A big wave building up behind the Bundaberg crew, and you can't choose the wave you want in this sort of racing. You ought to take what's given to you.
So Brendan Woods, the sweep now, calls his crew aft, gets the weight at the back of the boat. A gold medal on offer if he can keep this straight. They're both on the same wave here, Zom. It could be, they'll get their crews back towards and start rowing again.
That's right, he sends his crew back down. This is a skill they practice all the time. and they've got back in their seat, Bundaberg, and rowing toward the line. Mooloolaba slewed a little bit to the north and have fallen off the pace. Now, Bundaberg's got a bit of a hole to row across. These fellas will row this boat right up the beach. They'll probably stop on Cabell Avenue.
They're rowing for goal in the under-21s, and it looks as though Mooloolaba may sneak home. Mooloolaba on the left-hand side of the screen. Well, Bundaberg are claiming it.
Yep.
Bundaberg believe they've won, swept by Brandon Woods, the Queensland champions. Look as though they've taken out the under-21s.
Yeah, mate, the finish line, as you can see, is the judges are situated about 10 metres in off the sand, so they finished.
So that was the Kurrawa Waters crew we saw capsize there short of the finish line. They may have finished out of the medals. So it looks as though Bundaberg, if being anointed the new under-21s champions, well, they deserve it, Winters. Well, Bundaberg have won. We've just had confirmation and celebrations for these youngsters. A huge, huge win for that club. Traditionally a great boat vicinity up there on the Sunshine Coast, or really far north Queensland, and they've done it again.
And there's Kurrawa Waters. That's a very sad sight. I know how that fella feels. But just hanging on his boat.
Well,
Water assistance will come out to him.
In that case, a bronze medal going over the side as they capsized. That was Kurrawa Waters. So, no doubt about our winners. Our under-21s, very, very happy men from the North Queensland club.
Bundaberg, congratulations, fellas. That's a fantastic row, and the conditions were pretty appalling out there.
We're used to it. We're from Bundy. It's no good conditions up there.
Bundy, you guys aren't meant to go well in waves. It's supposed to be pretty still up there. Where have you been practicing?
That's all it is.
That's this.
We want it all from here. We're doing great.
From now on, we're not going to think about Bundaberg as just a march past club. You're awesome rowers as well. Good on you, fellas.
Thanks, mate. It's awesome.
Thanks, boys.
Gold medal smiles for the youngsters from Bundaberg. And here it was. This was the winning wave. Zom, very, very high pressure here for the sweep Brendan Woods.
Look at the bowman leaning right back there to keep the nose up. Once the nose flattens out, you'll see the bowman may move forward a bit just to keep the boat on a very even keel, putting all the effort in. Look at the look on their faces. They can see a gold medal if they can get across the line, and he's done a sensational job of holding this. Now they go forward, they go into the hole and rowed across for a great gold medal victory.
So Brendan Woods, Kurt Russell, Nathan Jensen, Sean Powell and Ryan McGregor, the Queensland champs, now take out the big one.
Yep.
Mooloolaba finishing second, Northcliffe finishing third, sneaking in front of Kurrawa Waters, who rolled just short of bronze. We'll be back with the reserves very, very shortly.